Hey.
It's time to introduce the starting five with your Atlanta Hawks. And forward, 6'10", number 10, and forward, 6'8", number 17, standing 6'5", number 7, the kid. And forward, 6'8", number 1,
Now the Lakers starting group. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. James is out there with Smart. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for Atlanta, the small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. Then it's Okongwu. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. You know, these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Pass to Okongwu and stolen by LeBron. Now Reeves. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Ayton at the elbow. Six to shoot. Takes it off the glass.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Pass to Alexander-Walker. A three-pointer off the mark. The Atlanta Hawks come into this one following a loss to the Raptors. Smart with this screen on Johnson. James, the pass to Ayton. 2 points. That one goes. Ayton's got his second basket.
Yeah, that's really nice footwork that time by Ayton, setting the screen first and then finding that scoring opportunity.
Pass to Alexander-Walker. No good with the triple. LeBron outside. And LeBron throws it down.
Yeah, the vertical's still there. LeBron's athleticism never ceases to amaze.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. We talked about the always daunting prospect of slowing down LeBron James. He told me, quote, as dangerous a scorer as LeBron is, we can't devote too much attention to him because he knows how to use his teammates. If we overplay him, he'll pick us apart with his passing. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. A nice shot by Doncic.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
Shot from the top of the key, and it's Ayton with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the Lakers have been looking for a consistent presence at center. And in DeAndre Ayton, they've acquired a walking double-double and a capable lob threat to pair with Luka Doncic. Ayton has a lot to prove in L.A., I'm told. But this pairing is certainly one to watch.
Quite a tandem. All right, John, thanks for the update. And the Hawks with possession here after Luka Doncic's bucket. The three. Reeves with the rebound.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
Offensive rebound. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Ayton's got his third basket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Okongwu with a screen on Doncic. Basket counts.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Outside, Smart. Out to Doncic. Shoots the three. Hits it from three-point range. Doncic has got 8.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Alexander Walker. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Reza Shea, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Reeves. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Johnson. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Oh, Ayton in position. That one doesn't drop.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, the timing was a little bit off, and it forced the miss.
Lakers leading by 10.
Atlanta foul. Number 11. First, team first.
To the inside. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Reeves. 10 points for him.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's good.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's LeBron. Ayton a screen on Johnson. James the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Johnson up top. Back to Alexander Walker. Johnson with a screen on Reeves. A slam dunk by Johnson.
No, he is a very mobile 6'9" wing, and Johnson is showing you he's a perfect pick-and-roll partner.
Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Alexander Walker. He's defended by Reeves. Clock is at 3. That one goes. Count it. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 10-point game. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor. But they were only able to split the series last year.
Well, they're a great team, but you're going to lose a few, especially going up against a team you don't know that well.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Let me hear you make some noise for your ATL.
some changes here for the Lakers. Hayes comes in for Ayton. And Rui Hachimura subbed in for Smart. The Hawks trail by 12. Driving to the basket. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Rui Hachimura picks one up. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Lakers.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Kuminga's come in for Jalen Johnson. Certainly one of the most intriguing parts of a new season, Tim, seeing which rookies have hit the ground running, have picked up and not missed a beat.
It's such a difficult adjustment, Kevin, when you get into this league and you see how fast things are happening, how big everybody on the court is. The window's very tight to make decisions. Very difficult to predict who is going to make that transition the fastest.
What was the one thing for you, size or speed or a combination of each?
For me, it was how quickly the shooting lanes closed up. You had much less time to make a decision of when to shoot, when to pass. That, to me, was the biggest transition.
Okongwu was screen. Pass to Rizeshe. Okongwu with the screen for Rizeshe. Just 4 to shoot. It's stolen by Hachimura. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And it's sent back by Okongwu. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 16.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
The layup off target. Lakers leading by 12. Fires for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 19 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
To the middle. Here's Okongwu.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Kennard, the pass to Doncic. There's the 3. Rebound, Atlanta.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not."
Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. He's got C.J. McCollum. Buddy Hield is out there with Corey Kispert. Then it's Jock Landale.
Man, that is a quick release by McCollum. He got that thing in the air before the defense even realized he had it.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Jock Landale. Rizeshe is coming in for Hield. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for McCollum. Even after pivoting towards their youth, GA the Hawks last season had an improved record.
Yeah, they traded away a bunch of rotation veterans, but the young fellas showed they were ready to step in, and this group didn't miss a beat.
For 3, Kispert, another 3 for Atlanta.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Kennard. He's covered closely. Los Angeles with another miss. The Hawks trail by 15. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Unloads from 9, and he overshot that one, missing. LA's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Stolen by Kispert. Here's Rieseshay. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
To the paint, here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pass to Alexander Walker. Okongwu a screen. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. Do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Doncic is checked in for Jake LaRavia. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Here on Kennard. Some last season stats for him. Last season put up about 9 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
Yeah, truthfully, I think his numbers are fine, but in talking to him, he thinks they should be even better.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
And stolen by Okongwu. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Kennard, the pass to Doncic. From outside the arc, and he's good on the 3 ball. Doncic has got 22.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
A floater, it's deflected, and it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. And some changes here for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. LeBron comes in for Austin Reeves. And Jake LaRavia is subbed in for Kennard. Fires from deep. The shot, no good.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
After Rieseshay. Johnson outside. Looking to end his cold spell, and the shot goes in. 8 points for him.
And this has been an emerging part of Johnson's game. He is getting better at making smart passes.
Here's Ayton, and he hammers that one down right in the face of Okongwu.
Man, oh man, look at the agility for a guy that size. DeAndre, throw it down. I love it.
And Tim, breaking down Jalen Johnson's game, what jumps out to you?
Well, Kevin, I think it's his versatility. He can really do everything out there. And when you combine it with his size and athleticism, he's got star written all over him.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. That shot is off.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Lays it up off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Hachimura. Down low. And James throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend. Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
The three for Doncic. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got 25 points.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counterpuncher. Hit him with a three, and he is coming right back at you.
Now, Alexander Walker. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Doncic, bounce back. Over in the corner, LaRavia. 3-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field. It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
James dishes to Doncic. Hachimura, the pass to LaRavia. Out to Doncic from downtown. Rebound by the Hawks. Pass to Alexander Walker. 4 on the clock. Takes a 3. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
Pass to Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James. The Hawks have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. The first free throw is good. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. There's the drive. Banked in off the glass. 17 points in the game.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
James looking around. No good from outside. The Hawks shooting 45% in quarter number 2. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. High post shot. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 33.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Inside. And stolen by James. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 35.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Johnson with a screen on Doncic. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7.
Number 11.
Doncic passes to Smart. 40 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Doncic. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against a talent of his caliber. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Doncic has got 40 points.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Riza with it. No good from the wing. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Los Angeles on top, delivering the blowout. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
I'm joined now by Coach Quinn Snyder, and they were giving you some trouble in transition. How do you slow them down?
Well, I think we had a couple early where we were in good positions. We just didn't make the right read, and that's the biggest thing. But more than anything, whether it's a make or a miss or a turnover, we just got to really sprint back and be urgent.
The sense of urgency is key. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime, and we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot. Come on. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it from the participants.
Hello and welcome, and what a first half for cool hand Luka Doncic.
I feel like every time we do a game involving Doncic, that's who we end up talking about. And here we go again. He forces teams to play him at his pace, which is a very methodical, very calculated, and very difficult to disrupt.
Yes, he's in the matrix. Very slow motion, Kenny.
Oh, I get that. That's pretty good.
And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
You don't slow play rookies anymore. They get thrown into the fire. And these guys have responded well.
Offensively, yes. But defensively, they still have quite a bit to learn.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And, guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. James is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Smart in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Okongwu. And it's off from three-point range.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Doncic, no good.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Doncic outside. 14 feet away. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron and Luka. And the Lakers have reloaded around their stars.
And there are always high expectations when you don the purple and gold, but some tough competition in the West. They will have their work cut out for them.
And the first one drops. Tim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure. Takes the 13-footer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ayton's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
Drills the three-pointer. 20 points for him.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And he's got to be careful now. One more foul and his night is over.
15 seconds.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Reeves finds James. Lakers working the ball around now. Chalk up 2 there. 14 points for DeAndre Ayton.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Count it, good.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Outside, Smart. Back to Doncic. And finished off by Doncic.
Stunning the crowd and the defense with that one. What a show from Doncic.
Johnson for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Reeves the pass to Doncic. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Yeah, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Lakers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Al LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Lakers coach J.J. Redick has brought an attention to detail to this team. Austin Reeves said, quote, set the foundation of doing stuff the right way, and if we do that, we can be a really good team. Redick said it's important to always emphasize the things that you want. That hopefully becomes part of your identity. Guys?
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And stolen by Ayton. Outside, Smart. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wide open. He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And that one's good. Ricochet.
And sometimes it seems Ricochet prefers to score on tough coverage just to prove he can't be stopped.
Here's LeBron. Hits the front of the rim and out. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Reeves the pass to Doncic. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him. Okongwu with a screen on Doncic. Can't hit that one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Pass to Ayton. Takes the 3. And it's Ricochet with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
And it's Ayton missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Johnson's shot is off. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Doncic, no good.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
The Lakers shooting indicative of smooth offensive play, up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Johnson against LeBron. To end the drought, clock at 6. And it's Doncic missing. Atlanta shooting at 46%, making some buckets.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, it's the biggest reason they have the lead right now. They have just been flat out the more physical team.
And probably coming out of the game anyway. I think we're officially into garbage time.
The Hawks making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. So the Lakers call
Streaming.